Hey everyone, welcome. So glad that you're here. You are in Laura's Lane, and today is our live. We're going to be doing some personal readings. But before, we thought we'd start off with doing a little collective poll just for August. So people can filter in and you can start asking your questions. I'm going to put some information up really quickly. Let's see where I have it. If you are interested in asking a question, I've got Lisa here. I'm going to pull her on in just a second. Where did I put it? I'm still learning my screen here. Oh, here it is. If you are interested in a reading, you can go over here to Venmo, and it's $20. Once that payment comes in, then you have the option to ask us a question or just go with whatever the cards are kind of bringing you for the day. And, we'll just go one at a time. But before that, let me get Lisa on. And let's see, where is she? There you are. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Laura. How are you today?
I am all right. I'm like trying to figure out all the background stuff. But I'm so happy that I've got you, my partner in crime, to go figure this all out. So, things are kind of crazy. It's the end of another month. This year is flying by, and this year is so crazy that I love your suggestion that we do like a collective poll just to kind of see maybe what God, universe, angels, what the energies are kind of wanting us to consider or wanting us to maybe reflect on even in the next coming August. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, every month that we're in, every day, every week, there is an energy and something that we need to be aware of. And as we're moving into August, it really kind of follows some of the things we've been talking about over the last few weeks. I know we kind of mentioned how we're feeling maybe not settled or there's something else coming up and, where are we going from here? In the month of August, which, gosh, I can't believe that's already tomorrow, it's universally, if you look at numerology, it represents that 9 universal energy. And August is all about completion, just letting things go. It's about us being open to change and not being resistant. We've kind of done our work and, we've just time to evaluate. It's evaluating relationships, your career, what is staying, what is going, kind of put closure on it as we get ready to move forward. So I feel like energetically, it's what a lot of us have been kind of hoping for. And I have pulled some cards on that. And, the best thing is, and I just love this, it's like, you've got to stay positive. Don't lose hope. Really just keep holding that vision. Everything is all about divine timing. And we are at that stage of completion. A lot of times it's referenced about Mother Earth and in the birthing process. Well, we're kind of at the end of that birth. So staying positive, I pulled this about the sacred revenants. The message is connect to your heart and soul and stay connected to the light and really just not give up, because we've come a long journey and things are ready to change for those new beginnings that many of us are actually feeling and openly awaiting.
What was that last card? I couldn't see it.
It's okay. Can you see that?
I can see. I can't read it from my
It's
iPad.
sacred revenants.
Oh, reverence. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a little bit better?
That's awesome. Yeah. Lisa is kind of blind over there, folks. She actually can't see.
I thought I wanted to be outside so bad today, and it was like kind of cloudy and breezy, and of course the sun is just out blasting. So I apologize for that. Yeah, so that card, even if you look at the numerology too on this card, I like to break that down. It's the 11, which is a master number, breaking down to a 2. It's like there are choices. Let's back up and regroup. Time to clear things away that aren't working. Be open to the change that's, that's coming.
For someone that you just did that so quick, for someone that doesn't know what you're talking about, they might have seen that card had a different number than 11 on it.
Okay, yeah, we got what I do with numerology. Numbers have an energy. Take that 47. If you add the 4 and the 7, which is 11, 11 is a master number, but you break it down to a single digit, which is a 2. So that energy of 2 represents choices and maybe kind of backing up and regrouping. And if you look at the colors of the cards, you see that bright white light in the background. And it's like, you know what? It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Stay connected. The key in the middle to the heart and the soul. It's like dream big and don't give up. Because we are also going to be experiencing the month of August a more heightened intuition as we let go of a lot of these things in our lives that we know aren't working and be open to the change.
Be open to the change, people.
It's a coming, whether you were ready or not.
Yeah, and a lot of people that I connect with and know are just feeling like, oh my gosh, something's coming. Like, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but change can be disruptive, even if it's good change. So,
yes,
your comment about be open it's valid. Like, I'm sensing it. I think you're sensing it.
Yeah. And
something is
sensing it for a long time. And I think we as humans, our mind thinks that things are supposed to happen right quick when we want it to. And we have to remember there is a divine time and a purpose. So yeah, I think you and I, like we said, we've been sensing this for a long time.
Yes, absolutely. I did a personal card pull for myself before this reading, which I'll just share with you guys really quick. It's really funny because I've been getting this intuitively in different ways and different signs, especially over this last 10 days, about manifestation. And manifestation is loaded because it was all the rave when The Secret came out, the movie, the book, that kind of thing. But then people took that as they oversimplified it in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. And I understand that might be the first step towards understanding a bigger picture. But then it kind of got a bad rep, right? Mm-hmm. It wasn't working for some people. So there's all kinds of emotions that are surrounding manifestation, but I'm getting a lot of hits for me personally, like, it's time to clean this up. It is time to work with this because it's been working against you, basically, is kind of the message that I've been getting. And it worked. It has in my life worked for me. And there seems to have been a disconnect somehow based on things that have happened in my life over the last, 7, 8 years. But it's been a very big hit. And I pulled this the first card that I pulled, which just makes me laugh, of course, right? Is
no, I can't read that.
Oh, okay. You can't.
I can't read. I can't see that.
You can't see anything. Yeah. It's Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. So, and then I was like, all right, there's one more card I need to pull because I have a bunch of different decks. So I pulled this other card, and I think that this was hilarious. I'm like, okay, I need some the name of my deck is Hard Truths. I'm like, I need a hard truth. I'm like, give me, I was like saying, okay, God, Jesus, angels, family, ancestors,
whatever.
Like, give me a little bit of information here. And I'm like, I'm open to it. Just give me the hard truth. And I got the bad attitude card.
Uh-oh.
And so, hey, whoever's here, welcome. We're so glad to hear you. I'm calling myself out live. I got the bad attitude card today for myself. And it says, my attitude is adding fuel to the fire. Adjust your mindset to positivity to achieve the desired outcome. So I got called out, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate that. I
I
thought
do it.
that you guys
That could have been my card today too, Laura.
it was just, and it goes along with this manifestation.
Oh God.
It goes along with the fact that I personally, and so it could also be for the collective, if you resonate with this, you might want to take a look at where your mindset is, and not just looking going, oh, I'm thinking this or feeling that. Like, really take a look at it. Really see yourself as much as you can and notice where your focus is and how you're talking to yourself and how you are thinking of others. And this is it. We are way more powerful than we give ourselves credit for.
Absolutely.
And I think that's really important also. Like, my gut, for me, obviously, but that's important for everybody always.
Yeah, we give away our power. We don't believe in ourselves enough. You're absolutely right.
So I wanted to share that with everybody. And I'm going to pull a couple cards on from my clarity deck for August, or for just where we're at, wherever anyone is at right now. If there's something coming up, or as you're moving forward, or there's hesitation or doubt, this is something that you can consider, something that you can decide whether you act on or not. The cards are meant to empower you.
And I would like to say, Laura, if I could interject, I think anyone who finds this video, whether they're watching live or watch it later, when something like this comes in your path, it's meant for you. The timing doesn't matter that you missed the live recording. When you hear that message and it resonates, you have to trust that message was meant to find you.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. And Lisa and I talked about doing this again at the end of August. We'll do another kind of poll for the following month, as well as live readings. Since we're just starting this, we figured we'd kind of make it a monthly or bi-monthly thing. But for now, we'll probably do it. Just keep an eye out on my channel, and I'll let you know when that is, because we don't know yet. But I have one card. I haven't pulled the second card yet. I wonder if it just only wants to be this card. Okay, it says second guessing. You're questioning what you know.
Ooh, okay. See? Heightened intuition. Trust it.
Second guessing, you're questioning what you know. So when it comes to August, folks,
trust what you are feeling and thinking.
Right. And there's probably those spaces deep down where you know something and you just either doubt yourself, or you're doing this, right? You're just second guessing. No, that's too big. No, that's too great. Maybe questioning even your worth. Maybe you can remember this card. Maybe you can remember in August, do I really need to second guess this? Or can I trust this deep inner knowing? If I act on that deep inner knowing, how would that affect me right now? How would that maybe change my bad attitude? I'm talking about bad attitude. How can this, if I stop second guessing, how does that adjust things, right?
Absolutely. Oh, I think we all have to drop the bad attitude. And it's hard with life sometimes not to have one, but we have to let it roll off our backs. We can't hang on to it. And that's what August is about, letting things go. Actually, it's really good practice to acknowledge kind of those bad thoughts and the bad attitude and like, okay, yeah, I had it, but no more. And that way the mind doesn't have that power to keep kind of dwelling on it.
No, I absolutely agree with you. I have in my workbook that I created, kind of the way that I work through things. One of my steps is it's pause. You pause because you need to just stop. You have to catch yourself to become conscious, right? And aware first. You have to pause.
Yeah.
And go, oh, What am I thinking? If you're just constantly going, you're missing all the opportunities to like look at yourself. And looking at yourself isn't this deep, dark, ugly, oh, this is so rough.
Yeah.
Not what it is.
Yeah.
And then you got to allow what it is you're feeling. Have to allow it.
Yeah. Acknowledge it and let it go.
You stuff it down, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. And then you choose. Next step is to choose what direction do I want to go right now with this? Do I need to sit longer with this realization? Do I want to move outside of it? Do I need to continue to allow it? Do I want to shake it out of my system? Do I want to do some breath work? Do I want to connect with someone because I need that connection right now? Do I want to get physical to move through this moment? And then you have to engage.
Mm-hmm.
Not just think about it, actually engage. Right?
Absolutely. And exercise really does help that. I know when we're in those modes sometimes, that's the last thing we want to do.
Right.
But just getting out and taking a walk and physical exercise, it like stimulates the brain where it does start getting more creative. And that's the other thing. If you don't have an answer, don't beat yourself up over it. Stop. The answer will come. Sometimes I think we can put too much pressure on ourselves and try too hard.
Right. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Not everybody, but so since we don't have any visitors yet, I thought that we could pull a couple cards. I'm going to pull a couple of my clarity cards.
Okay.
But I want to take a look. And I'm just, you guys out there that are watching, I'm just throwing this at Lisa. She has no idea what I'm about to say. If her face is funny. I really want to take a look at this, these Fauci realizations. So there's two different camps, right? Actually three. There's the camp that has like, yes, I've known this all along, and it's about time that there's some honesty. There's a second camp that's like, what? Wait, huh? And is starting to look at things differently and maybe dig in and try to figure out what's going on. And then there's a third camp that I realized being online, and they are like digging their heels in saying, this is a hero. And so what I kind of would like to look at, the people that are in the middle, like they're digging in and they're researching, trying to figure it out. They'll find it out for themselves. Yeah. But the people that are like, yeah, it's about time. Like, one question is, what is advice for them for August and how to handle the other folks?
Good question.
And then the other question is for those that are like sticking with this and just like, he's a hero. What advice do we have for them? Because if you only like stay on your team, no matter what the team is, even if that's a team, right? If you're only on your team and you don't open yourself up to new ideas, that is kind of like a definition of cult, which is pretty scary. So what could we maybe invite those people to look at? Like, so there's a couple different questions there. I'd just like to see what the cards might say. Hey, this is how to handle, when you're being confronted, or maybe you need to consider this. I just kind of a look. I don't even know if you just want to do a full read or one card for each, but there's a couple different camps going on here, and somehow we're all going to have to unify because this is a big deal.
Yeah,
it's a big deal what has been finally like revealed in front of a congressional committee.
I like that. I think I'm feeling kind of a card for each camp.
Okay, let's do the camps. So camp one would be those that have known this or believed this or had access to this information for many years and have a variety of emotions surrounding this. Some might be relief, some might be annoyance. I don't know, but what advice could we give them? How to navigate the next steps or to navigate those that maybe are just waking up to this or are in full rebellion of it?
That's a good one. So you're going to pull from the hard truth deck?
I can do that.
That's what we need, that hard truth deck on camp one. We need that on each camp. And then
so for those of you,
we'll compare. And what we've got here on that Camp One.
Yeah, you do yours, and you let me know when you're ready, and I'll.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I've got my answer on Camp One.
Okay.
And this is quite interesting because I pulled two cards from different decks. The first one is a card which represents sacrifice. And the second card that I pulled is referencing the grand symphony of it all. I don't know if we can see these cards if you want to see them.
Oh, yeah, hold it up. We can see it.
You see like the sacrifice, and you see that rainbow in the back. Coming out of the darkness and the water. It's like we have sacrificed so much, but we've held true to our beliefs, and we're coming out of that darkness, and the light is going to shine because in the end, everything is in perfect order, and the grand symphony is in harmony and in balance. So what this is saying, I mean, Camp One, the message is, yeah, you got to look at all sides, but Camp One is like, yeah, you've paid the price and you sacrifice, but you're staying true to who you are. And it's all unfolding to kind of what you were hoping for.
You're like, I just love cards sometimes. They're just amazing. Like a card flew out of my deck of hard truths.
Oh, wow.
For Camp One. And the card is, here, let me pull it up, is lost faith.
Wow.
Right? And the description on it says, the weight of the world feels heavy, and you may feel alone, but you have allies. Others share your beliefs. Don't let despair win.
Wow. I got goosebumps.
And this is because I know these, I understand this, like, powerful.
Yeah.
Camp One has been alone, and they have been attacked, and they have been ridiculed, and they have been called all kinds of horrific things.
Yeah. And made sacrifices over that and lost friends.
Exactly. And I watched many people online lose their businesses and their their channels and different things because of just a difference of opinion over these years. So that lost faith for Camp One people, you have allies. Others share your beliefs. Don't let despair win. Even if you see the other two camps and they're making you feel like despair.
Well, and it's like it's all going to be okay. The grand symphony, and it's flowering and blossoming, and the hummingbird like spirit is coming in and filling it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so for Camp Two, so these are our people that are potentially just starting to go down a really, really dark rabbit hole.
Okay.
When it comes to so those of you that are just joining, we're just kind of taking a look at with all the revelations with Fauci and the Fauci diaries and the gain of function research. There's a few different camps, those that have known, those that are just now discovering it, and those that still rebuke this whole idea and think he's a hero. So we're just pulling some cards on that. So for those in Camp Two that are just starting to go down this rabbit hole.
Camp Two.
Yeah, I'm pulling hard truth cards, and Lisa is pulling other.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready.
Okay, she has pulled some cards. Here we go.
Allow yourself to receive.
Wow.
Open up and listen to the message. Listen to different opinions. Don't be so shut off. Open up to what feels right for you.
Wow.
In the green, I look at the on the crystal card too, and when I see that green represents healing. It's like, that healing energy. Open up and receive, and let the energies of August, let the bad thoughts and attitude go. Open up. There's more out there than you realize.
Okay, group two. Let me get this back up. Okay. Group 2, your hard truth. If you're starting to go down that rabbit hole because you believed one way and now maybe you're opening up to other information, which is a great place to be, at least being open to other information, right? Which is what you just talked about. Um, this card is called the necessary ending.
Wow.
So for group 2, a situation needs to dissolve to make space for new opportunities to arise. Embrace endings as necessary parts of your evolution.
Wow.
So, hey, this is, I mean, a necessary ending, like a necessary, if you had this belief that everything was one way and now it's crumbling, it might be a necessary ending so that you can move forward in your own personal evolution. And then that impacts the whole evolution of humankind, this whole world.
Absolutely.
Like, this is really powerful.
Wow. Yes. Again, you look at this, we're talking about Fauci and these different groups. We started talking about the energies of August, where we are. It's all tied together. Everything energetically, collectively, it's all tied together. And I think we have to allow ourselves to receive the information and the intuition that's coming through and trust all that information.
Yes, and I would say also, well, still using discernment.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we've got all kinds, we are being bombarded. All 3 camps are getting information that helps solidify, where they're at. So discernment still, like, at least just be open to another opinion. Like, it's so important. So camp 3, okay.
Okay, camp 3.
Camp 3 is the camp that was full on getting the shots, masking up, scared, terrified, watching the news, and thinks Fauci is still a hero and that these things are only happening because of political reasons. So what advice could we give that group? I have a big heart for this group because they've got to be having a rough time right now. That could be a lot of cognitive dissonance coming up because you have this firm belief rooted in you, but you're seeing this evidence otherwise. So do you actually take time to consider it, or do you just automatically say, oh, it's just a political thing?
Okay, let's check in on that.
It's an uncomfortable place to be. So I send you guys love if you're in this spot right now.
Wow, interesting. I pulled a couple of cards on this, and one of them actually flew out of the deck again as well. And I got 2 of the cards that represent the sacral chakra. This is from one deck, the sacral chakra. And I also pulled the carnelian, which represents the sacral chakra of our creativity and kind of, I guess you could call it, they call that the Buddha belly. But what I'm hearing is, you've got to feed your soul. This group has also made a lot of sacrifices, but they need to open up to kind of where their joy is. There's some sort of, I feel like, a blockage for this group that's allowing them to, I don't know, this sounds crazy. I'm just hearing allowing them to express themselves how they truly want to. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for what I'm about to say, but this group feels like they're just totally controlled by the powers to be and the politicians of how they think they are supposed to think and act.
Do you mean they're not consciously aware of that, or just
no? They're not. I don't think consciously aware, and they haven't really tapped into their true selves. They're being those followers and trusting and kind of the lambs following to slaughter. And they need to just take a moment and tapping into baby steps. It can be something as simple as, like, what's your joy? What is your hobby? Start finding other things beside putting all of your energy into that direction, and not just taking something as truth because it was on the news, or your senator told you, or whomever, some politician told you, or some doctor told you, using that discernment and what really feels right for you, not just because you think that's what you should do.
Right. And you're going to, again, here's another shocker. Like the cards that I pulled, these hard truths are really beautiful for these three different groups. So it's interesting what you just said, because I think you're saying there is a block or something. And the card that I pulled for group 3 is that they have a fear of their power.
There you go. Yeah.
So it goes on to explain. It says, power has been quietly developing inside of you, waiting to be claimed, but fear is stopping you.
And the power comes from the sacral chakra.
And that's that's down low, one of the base chakras.
Kind of the middle, like, yeah, that creative, yeah, like the belly. The belly. Yeah.
Yeah, and the final part of the card says it's time to own your strength and unleash your magic. So this actually makes a lot of sense. If there is a block there and the power has been slowly developing, but it's been blocked by maybe this exterior information, right? This is like that. Now we're going back to the August reading. Trust your intuition and allow your own power to emerge. Obviously, we're talking about the healthy kind of power, not the crazy power that's, abusive. Right. But don't let fear, it says fear is stopping you. So there's a fear surrounding this situation with what's being revealed about Fauci. And I will say to this group, you are not a bad person. If you got the shot or you said Fauci's the best, you are not a bad person. It's
okay to change your mind.
Exactly. The strongest person is the one who can go, wow, that's a lot of information. I've changed my mind. I apologize to my family that I, harassed for 6 years or whatever it is. Like that's power. That's true power.
Absolutely. And back to release the resistance to change. Don't be afraid to change. It's okay. I mean, that's life and learning.
Absolutely.
We do the best we can in the moment we're in. And then sometimes we find out that there were other ways. It's the same with this group. There's nothing to be shameful of or beat yourself up over.
No, not at all. It's a rough, uncomfortable development.
Yes. We've been programmed that way.
No, we're all programmed.
Made to feel that way. Yes.
We're all programmed to some extent.
We're all programmed.
Yeah. We all know this, right? That's what we work through, right? We try to break that down.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's a big one. So all three groups, I just send you lots of love. And it's okay, no matter where you are. Even if you're like kind of moving between groups, that's okay too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, this has been wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, me too. So hopefully we will get some more people to come join us next time when we're live. We'll do this again. We'll do some live readings. This one just ended up being collective, which is totally fine. But yeah, anything else that you think you want to share before we close out?
I think we shared quite a bit today.
Yeah, it's a lot of chatty chat.
It's a lot to absorb.
Yeah, it is. So Lisa, would you just share the Laura's Lane discount or about how people can find you if they want to do a personal reading with you?
Yeah, if they message me directly, you can find me on Instagram, Lisa Leone, Psychic Realtor or Sacred Visions. My website is lisaleone.com. Just contact me through there, mention Laura's Lane, and there will be a special promotion for telephone or Zoom readings.
Okay, nice. And then everyone, you can see, I didn't have it running. I should have shown that one. I have free 5-minute audio download that you can get in the description. If you want to find out what your voice reveals about your personality, I do vocal profile reports. Look down in the description. Yeah, those are cool. There is also a toolbox. I kind of briefly talked about that. The pause, allow, choose, engage. And that also you can find in the description. And hopefully soon I'll have my clarity deck. The one that I've been using, I'm just modifying it before I actually start producing it for the public. And that will be available. So keep your eye out for that. And yay, I don't know. I mean, I'm really glad.
It's been a good day. Well, let's get ready for August. We only
Yeah,
have a few hours.
absolutely. You guys have a
Yeah.
beautiful end of July. And oh, do you have a drink?
I do.
Yay!
Cheers. Salute.
Cheers. Cheers to everyone out there.
Salute.
Stay open, you guys. Stay authentic and stay present. We will see you again soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful August, peeps.
Bye.
Ciao for now.
Ciao.